Meow there, feline friends and curious humans. Ron DeParmesan here with some perfectly intriguing news from the land of the rising sun. Japan's political landscape has just experienced a seismic shift, and I'm not talking about their infamous earthquakes. Shigeru Ishiba, a seasoned political cat with whiskers in defence matters, has just clawed his way to the top of Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party. On September 27, 2024, Ishiba pounced on victory, securing a whiskery 215 votes in a nail-biting runoff against his rival, Sanae Takaichi, who managed to scratch up 194 votes. This wasn't just any old catfight. A total of 736 votes were cast in the first round, with 409 in the final showdown. Now, don't be fooled by Ishiba's soft fur. This 67-year-old tomcat has some serious bite. As a former Minister of Defence, he's been sharpening his claws on national security issues for years. And boy, does he need those claws meow more than ever. Japan's facing some serious challenges, both at home and abroad, that would make any cat's tail stand on end. Let's pause C for a moment and consider the geopolitical litterbox Ishiba's stepping into. China's been flexing its muscles in the South China Sea like a tom marking its territory. Just last year, Chinese ships were circling Philippine vessels like sharks, forcing them to change course. It's enough to make any diplomat's fur stand on end. The Chinese Coast Guard even resorted to using water cannons and military-grade lasers against Philippine resupply missions. Talk about a catastrophe waiting to happen. But Ishiba's not about to roll over and show his belly. He's proposed creating an Asian NATO, a move that's got tongues wagging and tails twitching across the region. It's like suggesting we form a neighbourhood cat coalition to stand up to the big dogs next door. Some cats are hissing that it could escalate tensions, while others are purring at the idea of a united front against regional bullies. Of course, this isn't just about playing defence. Ishiba's got his paws full with domestic issues too. Japan's population is shrinking faster than a cat's pupils in bright light, projected to fall by 30% by 2060. And the economy? It's been as sluggish as a cat after a big meal, with real GDP decreasing by 0.5% compared to the previous quarter. It's enough to make any economist cough up a hairball. But here's where it gets really interesting, my feline friends. Japan's famous pacifist constitution, you know, the one that says no claws allowed, is starting to look a bit outdated. Ishiba's talking about increasing military spending and giving the self-defense forces more teeth. It's like declawing your cat, then realising you actually need those claws after all. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Ron, what about the neighbours? Well, South Korea's reaction has been as smooth as a cat's purr. They're hoping to keep improving ties, probably because they know it's better to have Japan as a friend than a frenemy in these troubled times. So, what's the bottom line, you ask? Ishiba's got his work cut out for him. He's got to balance Japan's need for security with its commitment to peace, all while trying to jumpstart a sluggish economy and deal with a shrinking population. It's like trying to herd cats, but if anyone can do it, it's this old tomcat. Remember folks, in the words of political analyst Michael Kuchek, Ishiba's very aware that Japan's problems are chronic, and it's a story not of trying to reverse the downward trends, but to lessen their impact. Sounds like he's got his paws on the pulse of Japan's challenges. Now, I know I've given you a lot to chew on, but don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps this cat's tail held high and our news fresh as catnip. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, in the world of politics, it's always good to land on your feet. Stay tuned for our next update. I'm Ron DeParmesan reporting for Newscats. Thanks for watching. Meow!